Fryman.
And I'm Toby Howell.
On today's podcast, lawyers do not have to worry about ChatGPT taking their jobs just yet. And wedding season is off and running. We're going to talk about what's trending up and what is trending down for weddings and bachelor parties this year.
Then the house is winning more than ever in Vegas, and so we dug into some of the shady things casinos are doing at the blackjack table. Plus, we have a very special Winners of the Weekend segment where Neil and I talk about entering our Swifty era. It's Tuesday, May 30th. Let's ride. Neil, it's the last show before we switch to the early morning 7 a.m. schedule. How are we feeling?
A little tired. I think my body is just tired in preparation for it, but I'm excited to get up early. Like I said before, more life. We love to have more life. I was just thinking that I grew up watching like the Today Show and listening to the radio in the morning, and I always thought to myself, man, these guys get up so early and then have to present and talk. And then now I'm really thinking,
yeah, we are those guys now. But yeah, just to reiterate, episodes will drop at 7 a.m. each day going forward, which means you can finally listen to Morning Brew Daily in the mornings.
Yeah.
So tell a friend, tell your mom, tell anyone who listens. 7 a.m. episodes are here starting tomorrow.
On your commute, we will be there with you, and we're super excited. Let's get into the news. Big win for all of us this week, because we may not have to hear the words debt ceiling for maybe another 2 years.
Thank goodness.
On Saturday night, President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy finally reached an agreement that would suspend the debt ceiling and allow the government to borrow money again. Remember, if they didn't secure a deal, then the U.S. would default on its debts by June 5th, 1 week from today, and the economic fallout would be pretty calamitous, as we talked about on our previous podcast. So thanks to the deal, the worst case scenario looks like it has been avoided. What is in this agreement besides raising the debt ceiling for another 2 years? There is a cap on non-defense government spending next year, and then a 1% increase in 2024. This is basically a budget cut because the last time I checked, inflation was running at 5%. So if you increase something by 1%, you are not raising it at all. And then it also adds work requirements for many people aged 50 to 54 on food stamps. The cutoff was 49, age 49 currently. This bill claws back some of that $80 billion that was handed to the IRS to hire more people in enforcement. And then finally, it aims to speed up some environmental reviews of energy projects so they don't get tied up in red tape.
This may be a hot take deal, but this is exactly why no one really cares about the debt ceiling. And when I say no one, I mostly mean the market, because like despite all the doomsday scenarios that we've been talking about over the last month, stocks have just been slowly inching up.
They knew this was going to happen.
Right, because you always know a deal is going to get done. And this was a pretty like unsexy version of a debt ceiling deal, in my opinion, because yeah, we didn't get like these huge cuts that Republicans were asking for. There was just like small little tweaks here and there. They clawed back some of that money. That was a big term we kept hearing, is how much money were they going to claw back from the IRS from
unspent COVID
era spending. And like overall, the New York Times analysis suggests that over a decade, only $650 billion will be kind of saved, and that is just not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Even though $650 billion sounds like a lot, we're talking about like 30%